gym, do you want to go independent or do you want to be a part of a franchise system? For training, can you be a trainer in the gym that you own? What would need to balance that out? So starting with the business side here, franchising versus going independent. So some benefits on franchising, obviously, is that you have that brand recognition. There is such a huge value to that, especially with marketing, with other resources, like time. If you don't have to go back and redesign everything. So if you want to train in your gym, I would definitely recommend a franchise, because then you're going to be able to spend more time on client programming and client training and need to spend less time on marketing materials, because designing flyers, really fun if you are an art enthusiast, really time consuming if you're not so good with PowerPoint and Publisher. Of course, the benefit to opening an independent gym instead is that you don't have any rules. It's like you just got released into the wild. You can paint whatever color you want, you can wear whatever you want, you can charge whatever you want, no guidelines at all. You also, unfortunately, have much less support that way. Besides just having the corporate headquarters structure and all of their suggestions and recommendations, I personally find it really nice to have other franchisees available to brainstorm with, to bounce ideas off of. One of my very good friends owns an independent gym up in New England, and he and I have a lot of different problems. If he runs out of ideas, if he has any issues, if he's just got weird things, there's nobody else who has that same gym with those same types of problems that can either just commiserate with him or really help him out. An affiliation might be an option as well. For instance, some of the studios like CrossFit, I'm sure we're all familiar with that. Not a franchise, it's an affiliate. Much looser structure. So if you want to open a gym and you are kind of on the fence about, all right, but do I want to go franchise or do I want to just totally do my own thing, just start from scratch, build this wheel, I'm going to spin it anywhere I want to. And affiliation is going to be more in the middle for you. With equipment, so you need to furnish things. You need to give people products that they can use. With any franchise, whether it's gym or something else, you are most likely going to get a much better deal on equipment if you have a group rate set up through your corporate office. That being said, also if you are an independent gym instead, you might be able to save money because you could get cheaper equipment. Because if you are trying to meet the needs of your particular market, and that is not a fancy market, you don't need all the bells and whistles. Your treadmill does not need to be as smart as your 2018 car. So equipment is not necessarily cheaper as a franchise. It's just that discount program that comes with the group rate. Privacy, where do you stand on that? Obviously, if you're independent, this is all my stuff. Nobody can see my stuff. You don't need to see my stuff. Doesn't matter. Corporate can walk in and they can view all your things. Now, not all of them, because some things are either kept privately in each club. I mean, it is a franchise. It's not straight up corporate structure. But there is a lot more sharing and there are a lot more policies. However, most of those policies are there for a reason, because they have already tried several different ways that didn't work. So the one that they're recommending to their franchisees is the best system that they have found so far. And in my experience, most franchise systems are not opposed to change. If you find a better way that you can justify, maybe everybody's going to want to do it that way. Now, whether you're going into a franchise or out on your own, do you want to do it solely out on your own? Or do you want to do it with your friends? If you want to get a little bit more collaboration, you want to build a strategic partnership, which is what the setup is for the Kensington and Poolsville Anytime Fitness clubs. Now, I started managing Kensington. I was hired as the manager in 2010. And I was brought into the ownership group when we opened Poolsville a couple years ago. Just had our second birthday out there, which is super exciting. So just FYI, that is how I ended up managing 2 gyms and co-owning one of them. Before that, I was a personal trainer for about 10 years. My background, my education is in kinesiology, biomechanics. Love that stuff. Love the health stuff, love knowing how the body works, how it moves. It was one of those things where it's like, why isn't everybody so super interested in this? Everybody has a body. Everybody has chemical reactions going on in their muscles when they contract it. Like, everybody's filaments are sliding the same way. Why doesn't everybody love this as much as me? So, I am a trainer by trade. I was given a lot of opportunities, thank you, Ruby, to screw a lot of things up. And to fix them by myself. Totally by myself, of course. Lots of support. My goal when I messed something up, sorry for just finding that out for the first time, was to fix it before anybody noticed, and then have a system so that it wouldn't happen again. I feel like that's going to happen with any business or just any new thing in general that you do. The biggest place where I've personally seen gym owners run into trouble, even gym managers too, is when they do it because they love working out. So it's like they love working out. They think that by being a trainer, that means that they get to hang out in the gym all day, they get to work out all day, and that if they own the gym, even better. Now no one's telling them what to do. Haha, false. Your customers will tell you what to do. So keep in mind, if you want to train in the gym that you own, you need a damn good manager, because you're going to need somebody who can handle all of the odds and ends and finances and guest pass and questions and signups and accidents and roof leaks and bathroom floods while you're training your person, because you're just focused on this one person. You're helping this one person so much. But if you're helping that one person so much, you can't help the rest of your members. How are we doing so far? Any questions so far? And I'm just kind of going broad overview here. If anybody has a specific question, by all means, please ask. Now, if you're selecting what type of gym you want to open, or what type of franchise is most interesting to you, think first about what your goal is. Why do you want to be a trainer? Why do you want to open a gym? For me, it was because my body couldn't keep training other people, because I have to do my workout so specifically because I have some connective tissue issues, just genetics, how it is. And I could not be the type of trainer that I wanted to be because I was no longer able to demonstrate everything the way I wanted to do it. And it worked out for me that Kensington was looking for a manager about that time. And it enabled me to assist some other trainers in reaching more people and grow our team, which has been so amazing and not unexpected, just also not completely planned for either. Because like many of you are thinking about going off on, going off into your own business, you're just gonna learn so much as it happens, and you're like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. All right, that's a thing now, let's deal with that thing, cool. But when you can get smart, intelligent, and caring people around you, and if you can make those people your partners, when you meet people who are smart in ways that you are not, find people who have strengths that complement yours, partner up with those people, hire those people, get them all on your same team. If you all have the same goals, you can all get going in the same direction, but coming from different places. Where your experiences come from are huge when you're trying to connect with different types of clientele. Because unless you can get just that one type of client that's just, oh, this is my favorite client, this is my easy client, I'm just gonna clone this client. No, you're not. Nope. You're gonna have some people that really irritate you. You're gonna have some people that you can't wait to see, and you can't even believe that they pay you because you have so much fun when you're with them. And that's okay. And for a trainer, one of the hardest things is having that occasional client, whether it is on a continual basis or once in a while, where they're not working the way that you as a trainer want them to work because you're thinking about yourself in their position, and you can't do that. One of the things that makes a good trainer is somebody who can be adaptable. For instance, a good trainer should be able to adapt damn near anything in damn near any gym to suit amputees. If we know what muscles move how, make something up. It's my favorite part of training, was working around injuries and being able to just adjust joint angles and adjust positioning. So maybe a standard exercise that you would normally do standing. Nah, I'll just put a cable down there instead. We're just going to reverse gravity. It's fine. You can make this stuff work. So when you're thinking about what kind of trainer do I want to be? How do I become a trainer? What kind of trainers do I want to hire? What does a good trainer look like to you? Depending on the people who you want most to work with, that's going to determine what kind of motivating trainer you're looking for. Do they motivate with positive reinforcement, mildly aggressive boot camp type of reinforcement? What is it that your people want? Do they want like the warm fuzzy mama bear? Like, okay, well if your shoulder hurts, like we're gonna stop and we're gonna do it this way, we're gonna try that, okay, we're gonna do it really light first, and okay, that's okay, we're gonna move up. Or you've got your person that's just like, burpees, go, now, figure it out. You're gonna do it, you're gonna sweat, you're gonna hate them, until you leave and then you're like, yes, did it. Which atmosphere do you want? Like with any business, pick your goal. Pick your goal. Who do you want to spend your day with? What kind of people do you want to be around all day? It is your business. You're going to be there a lot. And if you're not physically there, you're going to be working on it a lot. You're going to be thinking about it all the time. Hopefully you're thinking about people that are at least moderately cool to think about. So what you can offer them when you're thinking about, how do I fill my gym? Or what kind of gym do I want to be a trainer at? Think about who can use that equipment. You can't feel how somebody else is feeling. So if I'm a new member and I'm walking into the gym because I want to get in shape, whatever in shape means to me, I don't know how to find somebody else who feels as in shape as I want to feel. That's not a thing. You can't do that. I mean, could conduct some focus groups or personal interviews or something, but otherwise probably not. So I'm going to go off of appearance. I'm going to say, all right, the last time I felt good about myself, I looked like her. You're going to be my new trainer because I want to look like you. Nope, back up. Not going to happen. Everybody's different. Please think about your own body type when you are looking at other people with similar goals, because better or worse isn't a thing. If you have a particular shape that makes you feel your best, fantastic.